start over till it's over.
Hello and welcome back. We're going to go live straight into this first game. It's going to be Domination on Octane, and we're going to see Vitality going up against Playback.
Yep, guys, if you are just joining us, this is Vitality Rises, which is the roster of Blue, Gataga, Brox, and Carnage. Very, very strong roster. Going up in the first league match of the French qualifiers up against Playhard, which is Yakko, VLZ, Devices, and Boobies. So let's get straight inboard with the action.
Let's see what they can do. We can actually jump. Broadcast mode we're using for the first time, so forgive me if I make a mistake on it, because it's just been patched. But now you can actually see the kill feed in the bottom right hand of your corner. Let's jump on board with somebody else. All of them actually go down very, very quickly. Vitality making the first blood.
Yep, they are indeed. So let's see what's going on now. We are actually on board with Brox at the second, as he is going to be able to capture this B flag. So a strong start here for Vitality Rises, as you would expect from them. They are the powerhouse squad. Me and Brycey were discussing earlier how we definitely think that this team are going to make their way through the league system. We will see if they can do that. Anything can happen. All teams have earned themselves that spot in this league system right now. So strong squads all round, but here we go. Let's see what they can do.
Just putting some bullets down there, managed to get it. Blue also picking them up. It does seem like they are playing on Diablo's playing on blue for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why, but there we go. Shots going down on B. Neither team actually able to really get ahead to the point they want to yet. That B domination point always so hotly contested. He's going to go down as well, so we're now going to go on board with Diablo and see what he can do. Now, this team actually just played recently in France at Skyland, and from what I heard, they did very well.
Yep, they did indeed. There we go. They've actually lost that B flag at the second. They're also going to be losing that A flag, so they've got to try and get control of it. They have been able to push over there, but at the minute, Vitality actually in a tiny bit of trouble. We'll have a look at the score. Very even between these two squads, 19 to 18. So for the first time, Playhard do manage to take the lead. And here we go, still on board with Diablo, all blue, as his game attack does say at the second. Moving over towards the C flag. He's going to try and get on control of it. He's going to be challenged by somebody just coming to his left. He's got to watch his back. Any second, maybe. No, sorry, they're just coming round to his left now. See if they're going to push him. Doesn't look like that's going to happen though. And there we go, let's switch on board with Yakko, see what work he's going to do over here on this A flag.
It gets going to get taken down, so we're going to go on board with VLZ and see just how he can push forward. I was told he's got a different name, I can't remember what the other name was now. I was told not to call him VLZ, Kryzia is what we're going to call him. So still going to see, he does actually get the assist there. Moving forward, you can now see the Playhard team trying to move into the middle. They are coming up against stiff opposition from Vitality. You can actually see three of the Vitality members are going to stack in and look at this when he goes in. And in comes the first nade. He does it, he pushes forward, gets out of the second nade. Does actually get taken down before he's able to do any more damage. And now here comes Devices. He's just trying to hold this off as his teammate is in there. Yep,
he is indeed. Currently with the score 4 to 6, made that 5 to 6. So he does manage to pick up another kill there onto Gataga, and he's going to jump on this B flag now, of course, using that MTAR, which is a very, very popular gun of choice to use. He is just about going to be able to take that. There we go. Of course, with this new broadcaster patch, we are able to see just how close those players are to being able to capture those flags now, which really does help us out. So great work from Infinity Ward there as he's going on a little tear there. Unfortunately, does get taken out, so we're switching down to Kryzia. Was that the right pronunciation, Bryce?
I have no idea. Let's just carry on as we go on board with Duvets and see if he can do something here. He's just trying to hold it down. They have actually got B here. It's 45 to 39 as Playhard certainly are doing that against this Vitality Rises team. They're just trying to put the deficit back down. It's 47 to 43 now, 4 points in it. But Vitality now trying to gain this point. They have free reign to get it, and they are going to capture it at the same time. Back into Vitality's hands, Chewy.
Yep, it is indeed. So here we go. Still on board with Doobies right now, using his Remington. Let's see what work he can do. Does spot a player there moving towards the right-hand side of the map. He's going to put some shots down, but unfortunately doesn't manage to connect with any of them, I don't believe. So he's just going to back away from that. Unfortunately does get taken out, so we'll switch away from him on board again with Yakko. He gets taken down. That's all 4 momentarily down there for the Playhard squad, which is just going to extend that advantage for Vitality Rises. They're doing some great work, really starting to extend their lead now. And with 1 minute 18 seconds left on the clock, score is 60 to 50.
Good shooting by the Gataga there. He actually has a teammate backing him up from behind, and he's going to take out another player. The triple cap is in full effect as Vitality are now going to gain a ferocious lead every time they hold this with the point rotation, and they're still holding it. There's nothing Playhard can do at the moment. They've got to go try and get to C. Stop this, slow it down somehow. There's only one player who has a chance of doing anything around C. He's going to go there now. However, they are going to be 2 capped against. They've lost C. Can he stop A? He does actually manage to stop A, and it's going to keep the 2-cap alive for Vitality, but they kept it for long enough. Look at that score difference now, 75 to 52.
Yep, with 41 seconds left on the clock, Vitality rises, just extending their lead. So great work there from Gataga. He's actually on a 5-kill streak right now, so great work from him, it seems like. No, sorry, he's not on a 5-kill streak. I'm not yeah, he is indeed. Yeah, I think he is, something like that. I think that's what shows there on that left-hand side. I'm still getting used to this broadcaster mode, Bryce. Is that a kill streak there?
I believe that is the kill streak counter. That must mean Yakko is on. It can't be on 10.
No, that's what I was wondering, because I just saw that above him as well. But anyway, moving on with the action. That was a great kill there, coming in from Yakko himself. Let's see what work he can do still with this M-time with 13 seconds left. Have a look at that score. Vitality rises. Had a bit of a slow start in comparison to what they can do usually. We really do see this roster come out strong at the start, really get aggressive. But they played it a tiny bit slow. Scores were even for pretty much the whole way. And there we go. 85 to 66 is going to be your first round score.
19 points are in it then, and it will mean Vitality lead. Gataga putting in a stellar performance. 15 and 9. Brox also, the man himself, Brogan, doing such good work. 17 and 9 himself. Only 1 capture compared to Gataga's 4. But it does seem these two powerhouses really pulling it forward for this team. Now we're going to go into the second half of Domination. And for me, that was kind of how I expected the first half to go. Vitality to take it. They looked fairly comfortable. The triple cap come into full effect. They didn't really seem in any trouble at any time. They weren't struggling to break any point. It was just the usual trading, and they managed to get it. And it just seemed like I said, a little bit superior. I fully believe this will be a 3-0. I'm sure all the Vitality fans will think this will be a 3-0 anyway. But let's go into the second half, see if they can prove us wrong. Play hard. They have not taken an easy way here. They fought through the same brackets everybody else has. So here's where it's time to step up.
Yep, indeed. And one thing that I've got to say is that, Vitality Rises really kind of got the pressure on, and they put their foot on the pedal when they really needed to. The scores were quite even, and there wasn't really too much going on between the two squads with the first 2.5 minutes on the clock. But then after that, as you do say, they put their foot on the pedal, started to really get that momentum going. And as you said, got that triple cap into place. And even at one point, as soon as they got that triple cap, you saw players from Playhard actually moving around to both C and A, but still Gataga made a big kill onto the A flag, I believe, managed to regain control of it again, and they just kept that pressure there. And that's what got them that 19-point lead heading into the second half here.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Now, for me, this is one of the teams I believe will make it all the way to the World Championship in LA. I'm sure a lot of people have kind of put the bets on here. We've talked about a lot about the UK League. However, tonight, I've got to speculate more on how the French League's going to go. And to be honest with you, I just think it's going to be Millennium Vitality. I've just got that feeling that that's the two teams that are really going to make it through. I saw Gataga at the World Championships last year. I fully believe this team and him deserve to be there again. So for me, this kind of group, they should top it. They should 100% top this group. They should go to the LAN event, and unless they come against another top team like Millennium, then they should win it.
Yep, well, there we go. We'll see what happens. Gataga is going to be the man on your screen. Let's see what they can do. See if they are looking strong, ready to try and progress through this league system. And you really cannot have a night off with the league system. You have to perform your best all the way through. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to get yourself a spot to, even get further in the qualification process. But here we go. This is what I expected from Vitality right off the start. Getting aggressive, moving right through to the enemy spawn area. Not actually going to be challenging onto that A flag, but he's just moving back now because they've lost B.
Well, they haven't. Gataga managed to come in, and that must have been a split second before it actually got captured. Gataga coming back and saying, nope, you know what, I could have pushed towards that A, but I'm going to go back. I'm going to just make sure they don't get that B. He pulled it off, and now he's going to go forward again and try and get it. He's going to go for the 3-cap once more. It's going to be up to his teammates to hold this down. He's actually going to come back. I think his teammate has been pushed enough, but he doesn't get that kill now. Now he's going to push forward. He has a teammate with him, but there is a sneaky beaver around the back, and it is going to be devices from Playhard.
Yep, let's see what work he can do. Jumping on board with that C flag straight away. Let's see if he's going to be able to get it halfway to being able to capture that C flag now, which is going to be good. He has got a teammate just to his left who was supporting him. Unfortunately, he did get taken out, so he's going to get challenged any second. He has been able to capture that C flag, though, and they don't know where he is, so he's just got to play it carefully. Unfortunately, not going to happen, and that is 3 momentarily down there for Playhard as Kryzia does get a big kill there, but with 3 minutes 40 on the clock, this is still a pretty even first half, but Vitality again just extending that lead.
I'm going back on board with Gataga mainly because he's 5-1, so let's see what he can do now. Just the person drops straight into his gun sight, and he is going to just keep the pressure up. It looks like Gataga's just kind of floating around an awful lot, making a problem for the enemy team. He's going to get taken out there, and now let's switch on board to Carnage. Carnage is definitely one of my favourite players. Also a very intense man. Whenever you see him play, this guy is so intense. So let's see how he's going to run this Remington R5. First kill down, second kill down. I think Broken got the first one. Carnage does manage to pick up the second one, putting bullets down for his teammate. And now he's just trying to hold it down. Look at it, there's just a turret there, and he's just putting bullets everywhere.
Yeah, and he's on this nasty head glitch here, so it's going to be even more difficult for the Playhard squad to try and get him off it. He does spot a person there over towards that top pawn shop. Does put bullets down, which means they're going to back away, try not to challenge that, otherwise they probably will get taken out. But smoke grenade's actually going to get in the way, but it doesn't matter because Diablo's doing some good work. Almost out of ammunition, actually he is out of ammunition, so he's got to pick up that MTAR, luckily right in front of his sights. And have a look at this. This is the aggressive Vitality that we saw. He's going to pick up two. Yes, he is indeed. Carnage going absolutely massive right now. Picking up another two-piece for you, ladies and gentlemen. This is exactly how to play Domination on Octane.
It really is. Now let's see what he can do. He is going to be taken down, but we're going to jump on board with Blue, who's currently 7-2. Going to move forward. He does actually see somebody coming out there. It's going to be an easy pick. Takes him straight down. And you know what? They're just playing. They're not. It doesn't look like they're even going to challenge the third flag this time. They're just quite happy with the two. However, here can Playhard, and they're making the play for it. I don't think they're going to get it. There's too many people from Vitality around this area. Duvet's going to go for it though. He's got one, but he does not have the support to lock it down straight away. His teammates were actually around him then, so he's lucky, unlucky he got taken down. Another teammate actually moving on. Duvet's going to try and help his teammate. It's been contested. It's been shut down, and he does get up Blue. He's both really kicking off around this B point. It is neutralized.
Yep, it is indeed, and here we go, Duvet's going to try and get some work done here. He does manage to get, just manages to get that B capture point, so there we go. For the first time in this game, we do see, in the first time in the half, sorry, we do see the guys from Playhard managing to get control of that B flag, but it doesn't look like it's going to last for too long. We're on board with devices right now, as they're losing both the B flag and the A flag, so they really are in a spot of bother right now, and with 1 minute 25 seconds on the clock. 67-43 is the score, and of course we do have that 19-point lead that Vitality Rises were able to get in that first half, so this looks like this is definitely going to be Vitality's game.
It does. I don't really see the other team coming back. Even a 3-cap, I believe, at this point, you cannot mathematically do it. It's 36 points a minute with a 3-cap, and of course they are 19 down from the first half. But kind of what we expected, looking at the scoreboard, 13-6 for Kataga. Always one of the big names. The French Monster is this guy's nickname. And you know what? I expect to see a lot of him in this tournament. I'm really looking forward to when all these teams start to really play each other, the biggest games that come out. It's just going to be fantastic, Chewy. Yeah,
and you know, when you're facing up against a squad like Vitality and you have got Kataga there, he's got to be one of the priorities to shut down. I mean, you have a very strong roster there overall, as you do see, you know, the scores 14-7 there for Kataga, 12-6, so both with 2 kill-death ratios. Carnage and Brooks both doing the work as well. So, but with Kataga, you know, he's just one of those players that if you don't shut him down and if you let him go on one of those tears like he has done in this game, you are not going to be able to win it, and that really has shown testimony with the score difference in the second half. Have a look at that, 92-56. Just unfortunately not going to be able to cross over into that 100-point zone. I don't think there's not many seconds left to go, but there we go. Vitality managing to take a 1-0 lead in this series, and that's exactly the start that they want to get to this league system, Bryce.
Oh, it really is. That's, we said this before on the first day. Every team is looking to kick off the qualifier in the best possible way. They want that first map. They want to start looking at the points, start working out who wins, who loses, and how they are going to make it to the European Championship. And of course, Vitality, first map down for them, and it does mean they're going to go 1-0 up in this series versus Playhard. Best of 5 series that we will show every single map for, if they win best of 3, I mean. However, we are going to go to a very quick commercial break where we'll bring you map number 2, the Search and Destroy. Don't go anywhere. Coverage of the European leagues. Today it's Germany and France. The first game is the French game, and it's Vitality versus Playhard.
Yep, Vitality rises, going up against Playhard, as you do say, Bryce. And we've got Freight coming up here. Search and Destroy. Domination was taken by Vitality rises, as you did expect. Started off quite even in the first 2 minutes or so. Then they put their foot on the pedal and really piled on that pressure, so to speak, and took about, I think overall it was about a 50-point difference between minutes overall. So there we go, guys. But please, we are heading into Search and Destroy now. As we do say, please keep tweeting out the stream. Please keep sharing it on all of your social media websites, because we want to get as many people in here to enjoy this awesome Call of Duty content as possible, really.
If you don't know the social media, it is at Gfinity for the Twitter. The Facebook is Gfinity UK. The YouTube, where you can find VODs and other such content from us, is Gfinity TV. And the website, of course, gfinity.net. But let's get on the attacking side. It's going to be Playhard first of all, and we're going to jump on board with Duvets.
Yep, they've really got to get a good start here on this attacking round. They've got to come off strong. It'll be interesting to see what tactics they use, what sort of play they're going to do. So let's have a look. Duvets is going to be the man on your screen. Let's have a quick look and see what's going to be doing here. It looks like they're moving their way towards this right-hand side of the map. Going to be playing it slow off the start, though. See if they do aggressively push, but he's actually already gone down straight off the start.
He has. Let's jump on board with Devices. He has got the bomb, and he's just playing it very, very slow. We see there's an awful lot on this map, Chewy. The teams will be looking for this first pick, and it will be very, very slow. Gataga also going down. 3-3 now, and it's going to be here. There are two players looking at red. Red, one of the most common areas for a player to sit. They're either going to be up top, looking around second story for just make sure the bomb is covered, or they're going to be waiting just to make sure nobody comes through. I actually saw a play the other day where it was just completely left uncovered, and the entire team got through. But there we go. Carnage actually been taken down, second pick for Playhard. Just trying to make sure it's all going to go the way we need it to, and it does seem like it's a bad position now for them, but they have now got a pick. They've just completely turned it around. Vitality and Blue both getting picks, and now it's a 1 versus 2 situation from numerical advantage to a clutch situation.
Yep, it is indeed 3-2 situation down to a 1-on-2 situation. So Devices is the man on your screen, and the real issue for him now is, you know, not just the fact that he's got two players to come against. It's the fact he's only got 10 seconds left on the clock. He has been spotted though. Yep, not going to win that one. Brooks does take him out with that Remington there. So that was a really strong round there from Vitality. Not the start that Playhard wanted. You know, Vitality did have that man disadvantage. Managed to bring it back very, very quickly, and then Brooks managing to finish off Devices there at the end. But that was really difficult for them, and that must have been a tough loss, you know, already in the first round, because they had that man advantage. They needed to get that round on the board.
They must have felt pretty confident, Chewy, going into that, but then it got taken away from them. So let's go on board with Brooks and see just how he's going to do. Currently 2-0 in this. They did get that final kill as well, so he's going to be pushing forward using the MTAR. Is this going to be a fast push? We do see smokes coming out, so it could be he goes for the rush. However, Gataga's first pick, once again, has gone down. Yep,
he has indeed. He's got taken down. He did get a kill in that first round, but unfortunately has been taken out straight away at the start of both rounds for the Vitality squad. So once again, the man advantage in favour of Playhard, as Brooks does spot a play there. Great shots into that play, evening up the situation. That's Duvet's going to go down, but Carnage has actually gone down.
Oh,
this is back and forth. Blue is the last one left alive.
He is. We're going to go all the way to Blue. He's got the situation. Oh, no, he stopped shooting, and he does actually get taken down. I thought he had won that gunfight. He does losing it, bringing it back to 1-1. And we're going to see this on the final kill cam. Here is Yakko, and he's actually jumped up. This is why I thought he won, but no, it was the hip fire through the door that actually got the kill and knocked Blue down, and he's probably going to be really frustrated with that one. But let's jump back on board with the attack. Yep,
both defensive rounds have gone in favour of the teams playing on them. So there we go. Let's see if they can switch things up now, and Playhard can take the lead on the attacking side. See what's going on. So Crysier is going to be the man on the screen, heading down the left-hand side of the map. He's going to go onto the first story here, see if he can see anybody using the sniper rifle right now. But there we go. Big kill there. Brooks has actually gone down, and that's a massive kill to start and take him out of the round.
It does seem like Vitality always lose the first pick, and I think it's got to be something to do with the snipers these guys are running. They just seem to have a really good setup, waiting for the Vitality team. Now he looks like he's going to go underneath. There is nobody, as you can see on your mini-map, that can really challenge him here if he decides to come straight out. Of course, he's going to be cautious first. Probably break it open and go down. You see every single player that. No real player goes straight through, just in case there's somebody waiting. But now, pushing forward once again. Very, very aggressive here. They're not going for a bomb setup quite yet. but they're gaining ground.
Yeah, have a look at where Vitality is back right off to. Duvez actually does go down. He got too aggressive and pushed into the enemy spawn area. And there we go. But actually, it's now Blue, the last one left alive, going up against Yakko, Crozier, and Devices. Looks like the bomb is going to get planted any second. There is somebody on that A bomb site, so all left up to Blue. Let's see what work he can do. Or are Playhard going to be able to take the lead in this search and destroy for the first time? He's got 37 seconds left to get a 1 versus 3 situation in his favour and defuse the bomb as well.
He has now. He's got to be very, very careful, but very, very quick at the same time. 3 kills and a bomb defuse in 27 seconds. He sees one, has got that one. There's going to be another one round this corner, and he doesn't manage to get it. I thought for a second there he might have got a slight advantage, but he turned away before he could get the kill, and it will now be 2-1 to Playhard against Vitality in the search and destroy.
Yep, that was a great play there from Devices. Just lying down after he did manage to get that bomb plant, staying on top of the bomb site, making sure that nobody was going to be pushing on there. And of course, one of his players had just gone down as well, so we didn't want to go and challenge anything stupid. But having a look at the scoreboard, Carnage there. Norton 3 at the second, not what you'd expect from him, but let's see if they can pick up their game on the attacking round, come back into this, or whether Playhard will extend their lead to 3-1. We'll have a look, but here we go, on board with Blue.
Blue 4-2, seeing as he's now jumping on the sticks with this man. He seems to be the last one alive, so probably won't have to actually change it off of him if it's been going the same way. But it is a very aggressive push all the way. There's actually somebody down below. You can see he's actually trailing that man. He picks up one of the kills, I think, and it does mean it's all going to change. But Blue managed to pick one up as well. It's now going to be a 2 versus 2 situation as Blue rotates. He's going to be around this wall. Is he going to? No, they missed each other. They actually missed each other the other side of the lumber, and now they're just holding on. It's going to be Yakko all alone as we're now going to go on board with him.
Yep, that was just another great comeback there from Vitality, moving the situation into their favour. They were actually technically, I believe, 4-2 down for a number of seconds, and then Vitality again picking up some big kills. So there we go. We do see now that Yakko is the last one left alive. He's got to go up against Blue and Gataga right now. Carnage still unfortunately not being able to pick up a kill in the game, but I'm sure he will definitely pick up his work later on. So let's see what Yakko can do, see if he can get a close situation. He's got 24 seconds, but they're just moving into his left, so it looks like he's going to be spotted any second.
They're so going to see him, and he is going to get taken down the side. You know what? It was unfortunate actually for Yakko that he managed to slip through the defense. It could have been great if they'd gone for the plant and they had numbers, but because of the way it ended up, they said, you know what, we're just going to wait. And then they pushed out as a pair to trade. So Yakko obviously thought he'd run all the way to B and went, they're not here. I've just spent all the time getting in it, they're not here. So he's backed off, gone towards A thinking they've got to come this way then. And obviously both teams just didn't see each other, and it ends up with Yakko coming out of the worst.
Yep, that Call of Duty timing, it happens time and time again. And of course with the new broadcaster mode, we can see it in full effect with that mini-map there in that top left-hand side of the screen. Definitely helpful for everybody at home viewing, but Duvez has actually gone down already. So that's going to leave the man advantage in favour of Vitality. And Gataga manages to pick up another kill there. So that's going to make it already a 4-on-2 situation. Very
Look how
kills.
aggressive Vitality are being, Chewy. They've gone, you know what, we've got the first pick this time, so they are putting them in there, not letting them breathe. I'm actually going to jump on board. I think that's Gataga doing that. He is trying to push them across. There are people in this area. If he gets the right view, he will see them. Now they're actually rotating away from him, so let's go back on board with them and see. We're going to go on board straight away with Duvez since he has the bomb. I want to see what kind of play he's going to make. Now, does look like Vitality are trying to spread out a little bit more. They've sent a player to the other flank, because both these teams aren't really sure where the other is. Yeah,
they're pretty trapped right now, and they're just trying to stick together, see if they can pick up anybody at all, but unfortunately not going to happen as Crazy does get taken down. Device is being spotted as well. He's going to get taken down by Gataga. That's just going to extend their lead to 3-2 now, so Vitality only 3 rounds away from being able to take a 2-0 lead in this best-of-5 series in their first game of the league system. There we go. Shot in the back. Devices getting taken down by Gataga. Let's see if they can make this even or what's going to happen. But that was a really strong round there from Vitality. You pointed out how aggressive they played. They got that initial pick and then just went right forward, pushed across that midway train track line, and just kept on the pressure the whole round.
Yes, they did. So we're actually going to jump back onto the attack, and I'm going to go on board with Gataga. 6-3 now, doing some serious work. And how is he going to play this one? Pushing forward. Are they going to be aggressive once again? This has caused them to lose a lot of first picks, and it's going to do the same again. Blue has been taken down by Yakko, but Gataga's going to go for the flank. You don't see a lot of teams doing this, and he's actually going to see something if he comes around this corner right now, and Gataga's going to win that gunfight, bringing it back to 3-3.
Yep, that was a really important kill then. Of course, he has got the bomb carrier with him, so great cover work there, managing to keep Brooks alive, making sure that nobody was going to be able to push in there and to take him out. So now it's an even 3-on-3 situation.
It is. Gataga is looking for another pick here. This French team seem a lot more agitated and energetic than some of the UK teams who play this map. The movement can be almost non-existent as they look for the pick. However, it doesn't seem like the French play that way. However, they do lose a man. It's now 2 versus 3. They look for another pick before they decide to go for a bomb plant. There's bullets exchanged. No benefit to it, though, apart from giving away the position of where Brooks is. And there's a man up there. I thought he saw him.
Yeah, it doesn't like he did indeed, though. There we go, just come around the corner. That's unlucky timing there for Gataga as Brooks does get taken out. So Gataga now left in a 1 versus 2 situation, going up against Yakko and Kryzier as well. With 17 seconds left on the clock, he's going to get taken out, though. That's going to even up the score 3-3. And it does look like Search and Destroy is definitely a favoured game mode here for the Playhard squad as they're keeping up with his Vitality squad.
They certainly are. And it could mean that they win the S&Ds, which would take us all the way into a map at least number 4. And if they get to map number 5, then it could be curtains for Vitality. However, Vitality could still have it in the bag. Maybe they just need Carnage to make a kill. Kind of dropping a 0 and 5 there. Unfortunate for him, so we're actually going to jump back on board with the attack. I'm going to go on board with devices. Mendes, he's 6 and 5 and has the bomb. He's pushing down the right-hand side. Is this going to be an aggressive push with the MTAR?
Yep, they need to change something up after they did get pushed aggressively the last round. Gataga manages to get the initial pick, taking out devices, so that means the bomb's going to go down. Gataga with 2, managing to take out Duvets as well. So that's going to be a 4-on-2 situation. Kryzier and Yakko, the last 2 left alive already. Great place here, but there we go. Yakko manages to take out Gataga, getting those 2, getting that revenge kill on the players already taken out 2 of his squad. So now it's slightly better odds. 3 versus 2 situation. Let's see what Yakko can do. Unfortunately, he gets taken out, leaving Kryzier the last one left alive.
He has a 1 versus 3 situation to do. Now, he's just being very, very cautious here. The problem is, in this kind of situation, Chewy, putting the bomb down leaves you so vulnerable, but he is going for it, and he should be able to get it. But even when it's planted, it does mean they're going to know where you are, and you get picked up straight away like that. As I was about to say before he actually did it. But, like I said, that's the kind of problem. They're not... Maybe you can get that bomb down because nobody's going to be directly looking at it because they're being cautious. But as soon as you put it down, they know you're going to try and bug out or they're going to know where you are. And people are going to snap straight to that location. Exactly what happened against him. But there we go. We're going to be 4-3 now to Vitality. Gataga on 10 and 5. Kind of still yet to pick up a kill.
Yep, and this is what we said in the Domination, is that if you have Gataga go off and he starts to rack up that slaying power as you would expect from him, then you know that you're in trouble. And they really need to get that early pick on Gataga. We saw in the first 2 rounds, actually, that Gataga got taken out quite early on in the rounds. And that led to some good rounds coming in from Playhard. So they need to try and get that back in their favour. They need to take out Gataga quickly, keep things going in their momentum, and let's see what work they can do. But Carnage is going to be the man on the screen. Definitely needs to pick up his game in time. See if he can pick up a kill. And there we go. As soon as we give him some stream love, he picks up his first kill. So that's going to be big for him.
I thought he was
Unfortunately, not able to take out that play there as Yakko gets him just as he was mantling onto that train.
I thought he might get away with it there, as I do actually manage to miss a gunfight. Jumping around with a broadcaster mode, but it doesn't mean Vitality have a second pick. Blue putting shots down. It does look like that is going to give him the opportunity to go, but no, he gets taken down. And we're going to go on board with devices very quickly as he's going to get taken down at the same time. It's going to be Kryzier VLZ. The last man alive. Bomb is not down, however, but he is in a 1v2 situation, and those 2 are 8 and 4 and 10 and 5. Yeah,
I would not want to be in a 1 versus 2 situation against those 2, so he's just got to see if he can spot anybody, see if the bomb is going to go down. 34 seconds left to play with, though, for the Vitality squad. And it looks like they actually are going to be making some moves onto that A-bomb site, and there we go. The bomb has been planted indeed, so now Kryzier knows exactly where that bomb is going to be, exactly where one player may be, but unfortunately it doesn't matter as he does get taken out from the side there. Vitality managing to take 2 rounds in a row. And they are now only 4 kills away, 1 round away completely from being able to take a 2-0 lead in this best of 5 series. Just extending their lead. They don't even need to worry about Carnage only dropping 1 kill because Gataga and Brooks really are just doing the slaying power and they're just carrying them through.
They certainly are. And now we're going to jump on board with Playhard for the attack. And who would you like to watch for this one, Chewy?
It's going to be a difficult one. I think we need to give some love to Duvies because he's 3 and 8, sorry, at the second, and it seems that whenever we give somebody some stream love, they usually play better. I don't know what it is. It's the kind of the caster's curse, but the opposite. So it's a good thing. And there we go. As soon as we do say that, it does manage to pick up a kill. So he's taken out Brooks. That's a big kill there. Big pick to be able to take out that first player. Let's see if he can extend it. Sorry, Gataga managing to take out devices. So now things all even in a 3-on-3 situation. Have a look. They've left that bomb behind us. That bomb carrier did get taken out. Another big kill there as he manages to get on a 2-kill streak in this round.
He does. 2 versus 2 now is currently the situation. However, the 2 from Playhard are not in a situation to trade. Neither are Vitality, but it doesn't matter as Carnage gets the pick, leaving Duvets in a 1 versus 2 to keep his team in this map. Can he do something there? Trophy system, but while he chooses to ignore it. Now, doesn't have the bomb, doesn't have a good position, is going to be taken down. Carnage picking up that last kill, and you know what? He can back off a donut, 0 and 5 to go 4 and 6. So he did the work, shut this game down, and it will mean Vitality are now 2-0 in the series.
Yep, will indeed. And Duves, you know, if he was going to win that round and keep them in the game, he would have had to get an ace and a 1v2 clutch on top of that as well. So really tricky situation. As you did point out, Carnage going 0-5 at one point, picking up his game, finishing with 3 kills in that last round, I believe, and actually going 4-6 at the end. Gataga with a 2-kill death ratio, 12 kills to his name, and 6 deaths. So great work from him overall, and that's going to extend the Vitality lead. They are now 2-0 up in this best of 5 series, 1 map away from being able to take it and get that first win on the board in the league system, which is crucial with the way that this is set up.
Yeah, it certainly will. Now, guys, if you want to share the stream on your social media, things like Twitter and that, of course, we more than welcome you. We do appreciate it. Also, if you want to tweet in or, you know, message us in any way, feel free to tell us who you think is going to go through, not only in the leagues, but the European Championships, all the way to the World Final. And then we will see you guys right after the break. Don't go anywhere.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Gfinity European qualifiers for the Call of Duty World Championships. My name is Chewy, joined here by Brighty. Today we are bringing you the action from the French and the German league systems, and today we got starting up Vitality Rises going up against Playhard. We are into map number 3. This is going to be Blitz on the map Warhawk.
It certainly will. So we're going to jump on board with Vitality first of all. It looks like, seeing how these players all get into the action here, Now, for me, they've kind of proven what I thought would happen here. Playhard have put up a valiant effort, but Vitality are just the better team. So we're going to certainly see how these two teams go to war. For me, it's going to be Vitality. I just think especially the SMG slaying power they have is going to prove very, very dominant here. I expect Gataga to get a huge amount of caps as well. I just fully believe that's the kind of player who's so aggressive, so quick, that he's going to get in. He's going to get quite a few.
Yep, it is indeed, so we'll see what work he can do. Of course, Gataga, just one of those players that you would expect to go off time and time again, but Blue pushing through aggressively right at the start. Not going to be met by anybody, and within the first 19 seconds on the clock, Vitality already managing to get the lead, so that's a 1-0 score for them. And all the French Vitality fans will believe that that could already be game, set and match, because, you know, they're very passionate fans. You know, when Vitality get a strong start like that, they don't think there's any coming back. But of course, as soon as we do say that, you do see the guys from Playhard managing to even things up, so it's now a one-on-one situation.
It certainly is. It does mean that we're going to just keep jumping through, and you know what, trading in that situation it must be so frustrating. All that hard work to get through, and you do die. We can stay on board with Broken actually, as he is having a little bit of a battle to defend. And he does manage to get that with a kill. However, there is another player there. It's going to be up to Carnage to stop him, and he does manage to pick up that kill. But no, there's a second one there as Playhard sneak into the lead. But does mean Vitality have now got to go back or rotate and try to go for the base race trade.
They do indeed. So Gataga, the man who's really played well in the first two games. Let's see what work he can do here. It does take some shots into him, so he's not going to challenge that initially. Great decision there not to get overly aggressive. Make sure he can regenerate some of that health. Unfortunately, not going to work, though, as he gets taken out by Crazy, I do believe that was. But Brock's doing some defensive work here with his Remington. Does, unfortunately, just throw that at the wrong time, but does do some good work. Still takes out that play, which was Yakko with the Remington, just as he threw that grenade, I believe it was. Let's see what work he can do. Manages to pick up a secondary of that MTAR as well. He's going to push forward, see if he can see anybody in the middle of the street right now, see if anybody's going to be pushing up through there. Still a relatively even game so far, and with 3 minutes, 21 seconds left on the clock. 1-2 is the score in favour of Playhard.
It is, and Broken just being very cautious there. Somebody actually choosing to run mid-street. Not a lot of players choose to go that route, simply because it is so open, and people coming off the respawn, coming out their flag there, do usually see them now. Still on board with Broken as he's going to go through. He does actually have a teammate going for it. I'm going to see if I can jump on board with that teammate. It's going to be Gataga. Gataga does manage to get in and equals it up, but it's been traded, and that means that it's now 3-2 to Playhard. Yep,
that was a great cut there from Playhard, managing to still keep their lead, even though Gataga did slip through the system, and just as another one was about to try and slip through there, oh, Gataga just destroyed that player. That was devices going down. This is exactly what you would expect from him, with that high sensitivity, of course, as well, that Gataga likes to use, just completely destroying that player behind him, making sure that they weren't going to extend their lead. Now things are all even, 3-3. Blue's going to be moving forward. Let's see if he can get in this capture point. Oh, yes, he is indeed. Vitality regain the lead.
They certainly have, and done it in fantastic fashion. Blue just seems to know exactly when he needs to go, so I'm jumping on board with Broken, who is in the area. Gataga is with him at the same time. I imagine it's going to be a trade here, but I don't see any of this Playhard team really doing the work. Broken is in a position to put another one in. He's going to go for it now as it does reset, and it is in. It's now 6-3. What has happened to Playhard?
Yeah, they played that very, very, very casually there, Broken, actually. Didn't even need to do much searching around in that enemy spawn area for anybody. Nobody was around at all. He just had to wait for that Blitz portal area to regenerate, get that 10-second timer down, and then he captured it himself. Scored a 6-4 now. Somebody slipped through the net. Well, Playhard and managed to be able to get another capture in, but still, Vitality coming off strong. They were down 3-1 at one point, I do believe, for a split second, but now they come back. 6-4 is the score with 1 minute 38 seconds left on the clock. Carnage is the man on your screen. Let's see what work he can do with this assault rifle now. Right now does meet a player in the middle, and that's 3 down once again for Playhard.
It is Carnage now moving forward. All the Vitality streaming forward. They know they've got the pressure on. There's going to be a lot of defenders back, though, because of this. As you can see them starting to get those kills. Carnage picks up one, but the pressure from Vitality has been abated because they only have Carnage up there, and he's going to get taken down. One member of Vitality left. It's going to be Broken, but no support. And they're going to know exactly where he is and what he's trying to do.
He's doing some good work, though. He's managed to pick up a lot of kills. Unfortunately, he does get taken out. As soon as we do switch on board with him, Devices manages to pick up a crucial kill there. That must have been as Brooks had managed to get a couple of members down, but 3 once again go down momentarily there for Playhard as we're on board with Carnage once again. Let's see if he can push up. Going to be working through the bottom of this door here. Let's see if somebody's going to be there. Vitality actually managed to get another cap a couple of seconds ago, and that's going to mean the score is now 7-4, 8-4 make that, as we see another one going in. The slaying power is coming in. Vitality just managing to take them completely off the respawn, not even really needing to do much defensive work right now.
No, they aren't, and this is the thing why people say the aggressive team is usually the one that wins.
Yeah.
Simply, if you can keep them trying to defend, that's going to throw less bodies at your own. In this case, it's no bodies at your own, and it does mean that they quite happily can just keep putting the pressure on. If somebody sneaks through, or if somebody has to stay their way through, they're still through. Whereas Playhard, even if they get all 4 down, they have to run to the other end of the map.
Yeah, have a look at this setup now from Vitality. They did have that aggressive setup right now, managing to get a lot of caps on the board. And then with only 7 seconds left on the clock, a couple of their members did go down, and as soon as they spawned up, instead of pushing aggressively forward again and risking any more captures going in for Playhard, they stuck back, managed to control their play base well, and only let 4 captures in that whole entire 5-minute round, and 3 of those were in the first minute and a half, I'd say. So great work there from Vitality, starting to warm up, and they only need 5 more minutes of good play to be able to, you know, completely whitewash this first game and take it 3-0.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. It's going to be interesting to see the second half, if they can keep up that same kind of a momentum.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to seeing that. I'm actually going to change teams. Let's get on board with Playhard and see how they are going to come back into this. Duvet's up first of all, and he's going to go with the Remington R5 right into the right-hand side of this map and wait for someone to come.
Yeah, he's got a lot of work to do, Duvet's and the rest of this Playhard squad. He's going to meet a second player there. That was Gataga, going to take him down. Gataga already looking like he's going to be getting aggressive over there. Have a look at this. Crazy meets somebody at the back. Unfortunately, he's going to miss his shot, so does get taken down. That's 3 once again momentarily down there for Playhard, leaving Duvet's last one left alive for a minute. Does get a nice knife there on to Gataga, managing to get those flinch reactions out, taking out Gataga. Still going to be moving forward. You said that not a lot of players do like to move up through this middle section of the map, but Duvet's managing to do so on his own right now. Not got any support from the rest of his squad at the minute. Going to be moving through the back of the Vitality spawn. Let's see if he can try and get in here, because they've got a lot of time to try and do some work, but the score is 9-4, so they've got to get this capture in straight away, and there we go. Still 4 points in it.
It is, and they've just been traded, so it's going to be 5 points, and it does mean Duvet's now going to push forward once again. And you know what? A base race will not go in the favour of Playhard in this one. They really don't want to keep trading points. They have to work out a way to just keep Vitality out of their goal, but still gain those points. Even if they do it slowly over time, they've got to make sure that works. Every time they trade is a wasted opportunity for one of their points to be captured.
Yeah. Really difficult situation right now, because Vitality really are doing a lot of slaying power. Let's have a look at the scoreboard, Bryson, just very quickly, see what's going on overall. 18-6 for Broken. My gosh, 4 captures for Gataga, 4 captures for Blue, so they are really doing work right now. But you know, having a look at it, the only player from Playhard who really isn't keeping up with the rest of the squad is Yaka right now, but he has got 2 captures, which are all important as well. But Brooks, you know, just really shutting them down, making sure that nobody's going to be pushing in there, just extending the score. 19-6. Great work. Oh, Yaka. There we go. As soon as we say he needs to pick up his game, he gets that. Wow.
He does manage to get that one, and that means he's going to push forward once again. However, they are now 6 behind. It's going to take 51 seconds for them to even consider drawing this map, and they have 2 minutes 57 left, so 2 minutes to spare to try and pull out a win if they do relays. But I don't think that's going to happen. They aren't playing well enough for it. They're not really progressing as far into the map as they'd like to. So I'm just looking for this one. It's going to be devices. Now, can he manage to get around here? Is he going to run into a defender? Looks like he might go over the top. He is going to go over the top. And he's going to just jump in, and it should be in. It is. He brings it back to 5. And now they're just going for it again.
Yeah, they've got to get aggressive here. You talked about it earlier on. Usually the aggressive team does manage to take the map. We'll see on a map like Warhawk, you know, anything can happen. It's really an interesting map to see what happens. But Device is still on your screen right now. He did manage to respawn after getting that capture. Does pick up another kill there onto Blue. Going to be pushing through the right-hand side here. Somebody else has managed to get the capture. But yeah, it's 12-7, and he does get taken out, unfortunately. So that's Brooks and Carnage picking up kills. So 13-7. Vitality still keeping up the pressure, even when Playhard tried to change it all in their favour.
The amount of top teams that in this situation are quite happy to just go toe-to-toe and trade with you all day. And that's kind of what we're seeing happening now. It's a very difficult situation to break yourself out of if you're the losing team. You basically just have to bring the slaying power and rotate effectively to get it. But it is difficult. And at the same time, if you're rotating back to try and stop them coming in your flag, you're pulling away power pressure from theirs. And it's a very difficult situation, but now it has been another point scored. It's going to be 7-14 in favour of Vitality, and they look like they're just going ballistic now. Duvet is trying to stop this person. He does manage to hold them off to try not go any further down. Yep,
indeed. Duvet's moving up here with this Remington. Let's see what work he can do with not long left on the clock. 1 minute 17 to be exact. 14-7 is the score, as you do say. Bryce, looks like Vitality are going to be able to take this game convincingly, and the series as well. Guys, if you are just joining us, Vitality managed to take the first domination game on the map Octane by around about 50 points. Then they took Search and Destroy on Freight. Score was 6-3 there. Gataga going big in both of those games. And now 15-7 is the score here on Blitz. So if you are a Vitality fan, you are just joining us, good news coming in. They are going to be able to take the first series 3-0 in this league system here at the European qualifiers here for the Call of Duty Championships.
Yeah, Vitality proving why they are widely considered the best team in France. And they're just going to keep pushing forward. Looking at the scoreboard, Chewy Gataga, 7 captures.
Yeah.
I told you, I said the man is going to get an awful lot of captures on this Blitz. I knew exactly the way he plays, and he has proved it once again why they call him the French Monster. 20 and 15 and 7. Broken, obviously, doing that in fantastic slaying work. 25 and 11 for him. Yakko, he kind of come back, and that was a great 2Bs he picked up, 11 and 20.
Yep, indeed. And, you know, having a look at those stats there, Gataga with 7 captures on his name. Without him, the scores would pretty much be tied. It would actually be around about 9-7 would be the score if Gataga hadn't contributed. So great work from him. And Blue, you've got to give it up to him, managed to get 5 captures as well. So great work overall. You know, and having a look at that, 22 kills and 29 kills there from the Slayers, which was Bronx and Carnage. And then 7 captures and 5 captures from Blue and Gataga doing that submachine gun work, doing the OBJ work. 10 score was the difference in between the two teams, 17 and 7 overall. And there we go. We kind of predicted it, Bryce. It's unfortunate to say because we do like our close games here on the Gfinity stream, but Vitality Rises are able to take the first series here on the stream today, 3-0.
Yeah, they certainly are. We have another game coming up for you at 8 PM local time. But, of course, it will be SK Gaming versus Team Next Gen. If you guys want to talk about that or contact us in social media in any way, the Twitter will be at Gfinity, the Facebook Gfinity UK, the YouTube Gfinity TV, and you can see and check out things from Gfinity on gfinity.net.
Yep, should be good. And I'm excited for that German match. I think it's going to be a good one. You know, SK Gaming, very strong squad. You've got the likes of Kivi